Families and friends, before we begin the ceremony, may I please invite you all to check that your mobile phones have been switched off, please. And the groomsmen's as well. Families and friends, please stand to welcome our bride.
Kids, is now we're gonna throw things.
Alright kiddos, come over this side with us. Lady girl, you want to stand with me? And you boys side by side in front of the boys. In front of the boys, turn around mate.
He can sit with Dad if he wants.
Stand here with us, love. Stay with me. Thanks Nanny, you want to give Nanny that?
Cheers, love.
Wonderful.
We'll take the flower. Thanks Nanny.
Wouldn't know what to do with it. I'm gonna get in so much trouble tomorrow. Okay.
Hold hands.
Oh.
Hold tight.
Yep. Okay.
A little bit of a V shape.
Welcome everyone to the wedding of Natalie and Tony. Oh, kids, can you go back? I'm not sure the photographer's got a good photo of all you. Go back. Look at all your families and friends. Families and friends, don't we have a gorgeous looking bridal party? I'm just checking that we have a good professional photo of you guys. Thank you, children. You may now go back to wherever you're comfortable. My name is Mona, and I'm very honoured to be the civil marriage celebrant today. Natalie and Tony are the way they are, standing before you today. Someone's very keen for them to get married and exchange rings. because of every single one of you, but no one more so than their families. So it seems only fitting that the first reading of today's ceremony, I will share with you letters from each of them to their families. And I would like to say a special thank you to Sue, who's sitting next to Natalie's parents and translating at the same time as I'm talking. Thank you. So I'm first beginning to share with you all a letter from Tony to his family. So Tony, holding on to your partner, but looking at your parents. Mum and Dad, look at your son. Let's have some beautiful music in the background. To my dear family. My favorite childhood memories include Sunday dinners, with everyone laughing until they spit food or drinks onto the table. And my favorite memory with you, Mum, is just the time we spent together, talking, us being close enough to share real thoughts and be able to confide in each other. And Dad, my favorite memories with you are during family events. Like, for example, during Easter, when you would be really silly and make everyone laugh. And as for my brother Terry, it would be the years that we were able to play sport together because it brought us closer. My favorite family traditions and practice, apart from those Sunday dinners, are holidays together at parents' house. It doesn't matter which one because it always just felt safe and like home. And I really would like to continue to bring that into my family now. Sunday dinners with me, cooking for my family. I like to cook, and I hope to use it to bring family and friends together and to keep everyone close. Growing up, I always knew I was loved. With Dad, you were always about acts of service. You would help me to fix things and understand everything hands-on, and that's how you showed love, because you ain't great at communicating it. Mum, you're the opposite. Your love language is affirmations. We have always been close, and you've always treated me like an equal from a young age, and that showed to me you loved me. But the best thing that you too have done for me and our family is to raise us in a solid, safe space. We were taught to feel comfortable with our bodies, who we were, and the people we wanted to be someday. In you two, I saw the meaning of a good marriage. I see you two laughing, loving, and growing together. Dad, you have always been so protective of Mum. It has always been very, very clear, both within and outside the family, that Mum gets treated with respect at all times, otherwise there will be hell to pay. So today, I really want to take the opportunity to let you two know. I know it wasn't easy. I know I was challenging everything when I was younger. And although we probably felt like I'd gone the wrong way sometimes, I was lucky enough to make some smart decisions, like choosing Natalie. And I've turned out all right, I hope. So today, I want to say thank you for the space you've given me. But most importantly, thank you for everything you have done. From your loving son, Tony. Now may I please ask Tony's parents to stand up. Tony to come forward. Tears and snot and all, come over, around the veil. Give them a big hug and this letter yourself. Round of applause for the parents. Congratulations. And that's why I was hired, even though I don't speak Thai. And now I share with you all a letter from Natalie to her family. So thank you to Sue. Please ask Mum and Dad to look at their daughter. To my dear family, my favorite childhood is when we would sit on the floor and have dinner together. Mum, you are such a hard-working woman. You're strong, you're independent, and you're always working. I remember you always took me to see your clients with you. I used to hate it. But now, I realised it's really good for me to learn a bit about business so early. And it's now become one of my favourite memories with you. And as for favourite memory with Dad, when I was young, we only had a motorbike, and you would always drop me off at school. I would sit at the back and cuddle you so I wouldn't fall out of the motorbike. And I remember one day it was raining, and I popped my head into your t-shirt to keep my head from getting wet. And I remember loving that. And it's now one of my favourite memories with you. As for my brother, you're a lot younger than me. But I remember one time I found out that you were helping me look for staff during COVID. You had posted it in a group and someone told me about it. And I was so happy and touched to hear that you care, even though we sometimes don't talk much. My favourite family tradition is when we go to the temple together to do a prayer. Us, as a family, have always taken me to the temple in offerings and donations, and it always makes us feel good to give. Growing up, I knew I was loved. Mum, you're not an affectionate person, but you show your love by doing things for me. And Dad, you're the same, but slightly more affectionate, and always giving me hugs and kisses. But the best thing that you two have done for me was to send me to a good school, even though we came from a not very wealthy family. You two always wanted the best thing for me, and you sent me to Australia. At first I didn't want to come, but after 6 months, I started to really like it, and I found myself studying to be a hairdresser and applied to be a citizen here. And I'm really proud of myself for achieving that, but thanks to you two. In you two, I saw that a good marriage is always looking after and caring for each other. Through the good times or the hard times, you never leave each other. So today, I want to take the opportunity to let you know. Thank you for being the best parent the way you are. No words can say enough about what you two did for me. Mum, Dad, I love you both very much. From your loving daughter, Natalie. And please ask Mum and Dad to come up and receive this letter themselves. Round of applause for the parents. And now, in order to get to know the bride and groom a bit better, I was given access to some of their friends to interview. He is an edited version of the quotes I managed together. I got more from the girls because, you know, girls talk more. So we'll see how we go with this. Anne remembers in the beginning. Which one is Anne? Put your hand up yourself. Anne said this. You look at her, you look at Anne. In the beginning, this is what happened. When Natalie saw him at a friend's birthday party, she said, "He's handsome. I like him. I want him." Jessie. Which one's Jessie? Put your hand up. Oh, I quote you all directly. Jessie heard similar. She said to me, "I've met this handsome tall boy. He's my type. He's a bit of a spoilt son, but we clicked." I said, okay, how else does Natalie talk about Tony? Jeng said, which one's Jeng? Oh, there we go. They can't remember what they've told me, which is great. Jeng said, she said, he talks a lot, bossy sometimes, but he's a good man, good heart, kind, supporting, caring, respectful, and very good looking man. Looking good. Nee remembers. All right, Nee, put your hand up. Very good. Nee said, she always said that Tony is such a good man with a kind heart. Too good sometimes. She also mentioned that he's honest and very straightforward. Look at Nee, she said all this good stuff. And she loves it because it's totally different from our culture, where sometimes it's very hard to tell people directly in their face. So true, ugly truth, but it's good though. No need to beat around the bush. Oh, and one more thing. Natalie giggles whenever she talks about Tony. And he's always asking her which clothes he should wear, but at the same time, he would choose the other choice anyway. So Natalie was like, why does he ask me? But then she would always laugh. So I said, okay, how does Tony talk about Natalie? Terry told me. Which one's Terry? There we go. Terry says he totally adores her or is slightly scared of her. So I said, okay. Did anyone notice any changes in Natalie since Tony? Nee told me. The first thing I noticed was the way she dresses. Natalie is a very sexy girl, and so her dresses are the same. But then one day, I saw her in a dress with floral print on it. She looked so sweet. I actually joked with her, and she told me, oh, Tony bought it. And another change was one day she was driving, and then she started singing. I have never heard her sing before, so I teased her. Oh, someone's happy. And she said, no, I'm stressed. But I think I got it contagious from Tony, because sometimes he sings when he's stressed, and now I do the same, and it helps. So, okay. Anyone notice any change in Tony? Terry says, he's still a slob in the bathroom, but is certainly now a man or father and chasing his and their goals. So, all great changes. I said, okay. Why do you all think that they are a good match? Nee shares with me. Many years ago, Natalie posted a photo of Tony helping push a broken car with the caption, boyfriend is such a good man. And later we caught up and she told us about that night. She said Tony just had no hesitation in helping that stranger. It's nighttime. He didn't think that it might be a trap. He's just a very good person. And I can see how much she's proud of him. I really thought she had found the perfect match because Natalie herself always helps people as well. Whatever she can do, she will. Natalie's always supportive of family and friends and her staff. No doubt she's a great partner to support Tony in every aspect. She is a strong and hard-working woman. She sets her goals and she's determined to get it done no matter what. Natalie used to tell me that Tony's very romantic, that he has a more feminine side than her. And while she's kind of tough and not quite romantic at all. But in the end, I remember her saying, that is how they fulfill each other. I said, oh, that's pretty sweet. What else is sweet? Jessie shares with me. Where's Jessie? He always supports her going on more girls' night out, where he'll look after the kids. And he always organises trips for her, including the surprise trip to New Zealand when Tony proposed to Nat. Terry told me what else is sweet. Yeah, they make us sick all the time with little smooches between them. So I'm going to conclude with this reading, quoting from Anne. Tony is a romantic and sweet guy, and always has a surprise for her on special occasions. She says that Tony wants their wedding to be perfect, so wanted to wait till the right time for the business to settle down, for them to own a house, and now that everything is ready and set in motion for Tony, Natalie, Noah, and Harley, and all of them have a bright future together, we wish you four all the best. Round of applause if you agree, and thank you to everyone who contributed. So now we have heard how it all began. Together, they have created so many memories. They appreciate each other's kindness towards each other and towards others. With Tony, he feels like he is the person now that he hopes to be someday. And for Natalie, Tony makes her feel so, so special with all his surprises, his cooking, his coffee, and his massages. Together, they have created numerous memories. For Tony, his favorite memory is of the two of them in the early days, living together in the back room of Natalie's massage shop, struggling to build something. He admitted it was hard at the time, but beautiful on reflection, because to Tony, he feels that it set them up to weather any storm. And for Natalie, her favorite moment together was around 2-3 years ago when they went to Perth together. The bike rides on the beach, getting up in the morning, having a coffee and walk to the beach. And the newest favorite memory that they have created together recently was practicing for their wedding dance because it was so much fun. So together, they look forward to their future life of marriage. For Tony, he enjoys the life they've built together and just want to continue to change and grow together, to grow old and feel lucky that they get to share everything together. For Natalie, she looks forward to traveling the world together, making many, many more memories. And Tony, you can have a dog one day. Now there's nothing left to do but to make it happen and marry them. Harley and Noah, do you want to come with me?
Come here, buddy.
Right, Noah, you with me here in the middle? Go here. Thank you. You two continue to hold hands. Okay, you hold mommy and daddy. There we go. I've asked Noah to come out because we know today we are legally binding them, but what really binds them is Noah and Harley. So that's why Noah's doing this as we do the legal section. You two look at each other. I'm duly authorized by law to solemnize marriages according to law. Before I'm to marry you in my presence and in the presence of all these witnesses, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is a union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to exclusion of all others. All right, Noah, let me try and do this. Noah, can you come here, please? Can you give this to Daddy, please? Thank you. All right.
Thank you. Natalie, since the day I met you, you've always been the person I wanted to wake up to. The person I first want to tell good things as they happen, and the only person I want to share my life with. Nat, I'm here today vowing my love for you, as you've always been by my side, always had my back, and loved me as much when things were going well as when I've been better man since you've been in my life. I still remember the first night we met. Luckily, I was smart enough not to introduce myself, as I wasn't in the best state. I then spent the next 4 weeks chasing you relentlessly, for a reason that I couldn't always explain. I knew you were the one for me. I knew it just felt right. This proved to be the best decision I've ever made in a time where I wasn't making a lot of good ones. Staying true to that one good decision, I promise to make you always feel valued. I promise you will always feel heard. And I promise to do whatever I can to make your life easier. As I told you on our first date, I'll only ever get married once. You will always be my cherished wife until the day we die, till death do us part. Thanks, buddy. Flowers. Girls.
Tony, the first day I met you, I thought this man is tall and handsome. Look better than his Facebook profile picture. And here we are, Tony. I love you for almost 11 years. Now, today, I become your wife, and I get to loving you for all the rest of my life. You have got a heart of gold. You will go above and beyond for people that you love. We are so lucky to have someone like you in our life. You are such a hardworking person. Watching you strive for the best been magic, and I couldn't be prouder of you. Thank you for always being there for me in a good time or hard time. During COVID, when you are only one that working, you still make me feel secure, even though my business was not running. But I have got you, and I know everything will be okay. When I am emotional, You know how to calm me down. You are the opposite of me. You are the yin to my yang. You have the biggest heart and always look out for people. You are the best dad for our son. You teach our son to be a gentleman just like the way you are. You're so determined, independent. You are the man that know what he wants and you achieve it. Thank you for always taking care of us. I promise I will love you more today than I did yesterday and more tomorrow than I do today. I appreciate being able to share everything of my life with you, Tony.
Terry, may I please have the bride's ring for the groom?
Jeez. Bride's ring.
Get down one knee, I can feel it.
Do I need to get down?
No, you're good.
Okay.
All right, flip it. Not yet. Don't put it on.
Okay, okay.
Just put her.
Yep.
Okay, support her. Support her.
Okay.
Keep the ring. You do that. You're gonna make the promise first. We're gonna let other people see.
Okay, all right.
Look at her. Take a deep breath. Look at her.
Yep.
I call upon the persons here,
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Tony Lee Parsons, take you, Natalie Maitaporn Sonsi, to be my lawfully wedded wife.
You may put the ring on. May I please have the groom's ring for the bride? Thank you, Terry. Just support him. You support her. Take a deep breath.
I call upon the person here,
Present to witness
present to witness,
that I, Natalie Maitapon Sonsi,
that I, Natalie Maitapon Sonsi, take you, Tony Lee Parsons, to be my lawfully wedded husband.
You may put the ring on.
With these promises made, you may now kiss your bride.
And you tripped over.
It's now time to sign the legal documents. May I please invite the bride and groom and the parents to the signing table. Thank you.
'Cause all I want is you. You are the center of my universe. 'Cause everything I do revolves around you. 'Cause Galileo never held you in his arms. Can't get enough of you, so beautiful it hurts. I'm King Solomon just writing songs about you. I wanna give you all the love inside my heart. All I want is you. After all this time, baby, everything you do sets my soul on fire. And I've been loving the way that you're making me feel. Baby, nothing has changed and it never will. 'Cause all I want is you. All I want is you. After all this time, baby, everything you do is still driving me wild. And I've been loving the way that you're making me feel. Baby, nothing has changed and it never will. 'Cause all I want is you.
Families and friends, with all the legalities completed, I'm now happy to officially pronounce them husband and wife. So please stand And warmly welcome them with your petals and blessings as they take their first steps as husband and wife. Please welcome the newlyweds!